Hi, John. Yeah, we're here outside of the federal building where at least 300 to 400 protesters have gathered. They're protesting against the Trump administration's deportations efforts. Tension is running high here. There's a lot of cursing, shouting. There's a lot of graffiti, a lot of bad words up there. People clearly very upset. 300 National Guardsmen have been deployed to 3 separate locations in the greater Los Angeles area so far to ensure safety and protect federal property. White House officials say this response is necessary to address the lawlessness that has been allowed to fester here in the LA area. President Trump says he's deploying 2,000 California National Guard troops to LA. So far, at least 300 National Guardsmen have been deployed to 3 separate locations in the LA area.
You can protest all you want. You got your First Amendment rights. But if you cross that line of impediment, or you're putting hands on officers, or destroy property, you will be prosecuted. We're already ahead of the game. We're already mobilizing. We're going to bring National Guard in tonight. We're going to continue doing our job.
And take a look at this chaos from yesterday. Rioters were waving around Mexican flags or waving it around a fire there in southeast LA County. They were setting fires in the streets during an anti-ICE protest. Tear gas was used to disperse the violent anti-ICE protesters, but some of them threw those tear gas canisters right back at law enforcement. It was a dangerous situation. And in addition to setting all those fires, rioters were also throwing boulders and rocks at law enforcement.
Does this look like a peaceful protest to you guys? They got the Mexican flag out there. They burning cars up in the middle of the street. They stopping traffic. They putting their hands on police officers. They throw the tear gas back at the police officers when they try to break them up. And here's the funny part about it. The police officers are being ordered to stand down and not help the ICE agents be able to do whatever it is that they need to do as far as their job effectively. And you got to remember that one of the reasons why this is a thing is because the Los Angeles sanctuary cities and places like Chicago and Boston and all of these places, they had already said that they would not help. Like, for example, let's assume that somebody got arrested for an egregious crime, that they would not contact ICE to have that person deported if they was over here illegally. If I was Trump, I wouldn't even send in the National Guard until the governor or the mayor asked for it. I would let them deal with this on their own. I would let them burn that entire city to the ground just to prove a point of how toxic and destructive the Democrats really are and what they really mean to the United States of America.